Assalamualaikum everyone. So today on this episode of Duck Stories, we have Yamna Majid. She's a space and astronomy educator, term that I'm quite unfamiliar with, and we would love to explore this a bit more with her. She started her education career at a very young age. She was 18 years old at a time when she was learning herself. And now she's dedicating her life to helping young children learn about space. And, we're going to know what her failures were like and what her struggles were like in her journey. So welcome, Yamna. Thank you for showing up today and welcome to Duck Stories.
Thank you. Well, thank you for having me.
So Yamna, I want to start dig into this time. Like I'm just mentioned, you were 18 years old when you thought about Exploration, which is your company. I want to know, before even about that, I want to know more about your childhood. What was it like? What kind of promoted you to start thinking about space? And just a bit about you.
I think I was a very, very, very curious child. And this one question everybody asked me, that what fascinated you about space and what inspired me to get into space. But I have no answer to it. I'm sorry, because one thing I know, since जिसे कहते हैं कि आपने होश संभाला, I am into space and I always want to explore what's beyond the sky. I always used to think that everybody can get on a plane and explore planet Earth, and they can fly and they can get into the cotton candy clouds. But a very few people can explore what's outside that sky. And I wanted to explore that. How my childhood was like, I won't say it was so fun or it was all around space, but it was definitely around struggling to find platforms where people could actually understand what I really want, and also struggling to find like-minded people, friends especially, who could understand my passion and believe in me instead of just telling me that, oh, tum to khalai makhlook ho, alien, and there's no such thing as space kind of things.
So Yamna, I want to know more about that 18-year-old girl now. If you can tell me, what were her hopes and aspirations? क्या उस वक्त आपकी सोच थी कि आप क्या किस किस्म की जिंदगी अचीव करना चाह रही हैं? What were your dreams?
That 18-year-old was highly, highly, highly motivated and passionate girl who just got into the medical college after all those years of checking every single thing on internet, that how I can bring space to Pakistan, but not allowed to do it practically until I get into a proper university. You know how Desi families works. So at 18, when I got into Allama Iqbal Medical College, I did my first event in probably third month of my medical college. I was very, very motivated. And I just knew that somehow I need to bring astronomy and space to Pakistan, because before coming to the college, the only platform I had to learn and know about space or talk about space was the internet, Facebook. I joined a lot of groups, international group of you can say like-minded people who love space. I won't lie, but I used to rant to them about how there is no platform in Pakistan about space and astronomy. And they said that, stop cribbing, and if there is no platform, create one. So I think that's where it started. They were the ones who gave me a lot of motivation. There were a very few platforms. I would say ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई भी कुछ भी नहीं कर रहा था. There was a university doing it. There is a very, very big agency in the name of space as well. But I kind of knocked doors of all these platforms, and nothing came out. And I was very motivated. I wanted to do much more. So I decided to build one. And Alhamdulillah, I built one. Here I am.
And your company is called Exploration. This is the same one you opened when you were 18, right?
So when I started that work at 18, I had no idea that I will turn it one day into a registered organization or a company. It was just कि मैंने शुरू कर दिया था, और उसके बाद I kept on learning. जितने भी इवेंट्स किए, एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, उससे सीखा, और साथ साथ इट स्टार्टेड टेकिंग अ स्ट्रक्चर. पहले इट वाज जस्ट एन एस्ट्रोनॉमी अवेयरनेस कैंपेन, देन slowly it became an organization. Now we are turning it into a company. So
and when you started it, how was the experience? Like, what was your first event? What was your first initiative?
The very, very first event was having a lecture at the Department of Pathology, which was my department at Allama Iqbal Medical College, and then having a solar observation session that was done by Lahore Astronomical Society. That is a group of, you can say it's an amateur astronomy club, a very, very big group, mashallah, now. And that one platform, I invited them to my medical college to please bring your big, big telescopes to my college and show it to the people. So we saw sun.
Wonderful. And were you, because you just mentioned that you were also a medical student, right? So how did you juggle the biology and the
Yeah.
human science and then obviously astronomy? These are two different worlds altogether. So
I wouldn't say that it was an accident or it was unplanned, not at all. Everybody thinks that, oh, मैं गलती से medical में आ गई शायद, because usually हमारे यहाँ इसी तरह admission लिया जाता है ना university में कि we wanted to do something else, but then we came here because
Parents
parents
की
चाहते
wish,
थे, yeah,
exactly.
marks and all these things. But in my case, it was totally opposite. I was that one child जिसको parents ने push नहीं किया था to get into medical. I got into medical college with my own choice because I was afraid of maths. मुझे अपने maths के teacher से बहुत डर लगता था and I used to cram maths. नॉट गोना लाई, मैं याद कर लेती थी, मेरे सामने क्वेश्चन आता था, मुझे आंसर पता होता था और दरमियान में कुछ भी गुचमुच करके लिख दिया, एंड दैट्स इट, यू नो. एंड लकीली आई यूज्ड टू गेट फुल मार्क्स. सो मैट्रिक तक तो आई was successfully cramming maths, but I knew that I was being dishonest to myself. तो FSC में वो प्री इंजीनियरिंग का maths and calculus and algebra, वो मैं सब कैसे उसका रट्टा लगाती. I basically got into medical lab technology. Because my second biggest passion after becoming an astronaut was to recreate dinosaurs. Not
Wow.
embarrassing that, but I was very interested in human genetics and cloning and dinosaurs thanks to Jurassic Park. So I was like, okay, let's play in the lab, how it's done, what it's done. So I came into medical. And it's not just a childish choice, actually. I looked into career aspects as well. I used to read Wikipedia pages of astronauts. मैं उनकी biographies पढ़ती थी, and at a very early age जब भी internet का access मिला घर पे, तो मैंने ये देखा कि एक biochemist, एक biotechnologist, एक doctor, एक a physiologist and an oceanographer is an astronaut as well. Being an astronaut is not just a thing of a mathematician or a physicist or an engineer. So I knew that अगर इतने सालों पहले a flight there is a thing like a flight surgeon या अगर एक physiologist जा सकता है, तो no matter what degree I take, it just needs to be a science.
It's a team, right? It's not just the astronaut that goes into space. It's the team.
So basically, you become a scientist. ठीक है? You become the best of the best in whatever field you are in, and becoming an astronaut is you can say it's the final frontier of it. You can be a geneticist, you can be an engineer, you can be an astronomer, you can be a rocket engineer, architect as well, or maybe a psychologist as well, and then you become an astronaut. So becoming an astronaut is that set of skills जिसमें आप अपनी degree को भी involve कर.
So you basically turned your hobbies into your passion, which is commendable and very inspirational, I believe, because not a lot of people are getting to do that in their lives.
Yes.
So it's quite an achievement. What about when you what happened afterwards? So after 18, when you started this company, where did your journey take you?
शुरू में बहुत ज़्यादा challenges थे, बड़े छोटे छोटे challenges जो अब if I look back तो मुझे छोटे लगते हैं, but तब मैं भी छोटी थी तो मेरे लिए वो challenges बहुत बड़े थे. First one, आप तो medical student हैं तो हमारे बच्चों को आप distract करेंगे. Then comes astronomy and space. It doesn't have a future because it doesn't bring food to the table. Then being very young, खुद बहुत young होना, and then like you just got out of the high school and then you're going back to the school to popularize a science which is quite alien to our people. कुछ इस तरह के struggles थे, to have people who believed in you. ये चीज़ बहुत मुश्किल थी. But a few things that kept me going on were, एक तो बच्चों का response. Every time I used to go to schools, तो मुझे बच्चों से response मिलता था. They wanted to learn about it. They wanted to, have their brains open and thinking outside of their textbooks.
And as a child, I think because again, I have a confession. I also have a telescope.
Oh, wow, great.
And I got it in my 20s. And I feel like, even though I wasn't a teenage child or a younger child, but मेरे लिए भी space exploration was such a thing, and I did watch, some of the super moons and some of the
Wow.
planets. Saturn देखा, Mars देखा, Jupiter देखा. I think ये
Oh.
सारे हमने एक time पे किसी तरह
Will you rate
follow
between
करके.
Saturn and Jupiter?
Sorry.
Will you rate Saturn or Jupiter? कौन सा ज़्यादा अच्छा था?
Yeah, for me, every one of the
Okay.
planets. I think every time I would see them, it would just be किसके 7 moons हैं, 7 या 9 moons हैं किसी.
I mean,
के-
जो planet के साथ नजर आते हैं, that is Jupiter.
So Jupiter.
Yeah,
So
you can see
Jupiter
the
was
4 moons.
fascinating
Yeah,
for me
I
because
love
of
Jupiter.
the moons, I think. And Saturn has the rings. So I think कि वो rings
Yeah.
बहुत मुझे प्यारी लगी थी when I saw it. It's obviously a distant memory right now. But point being कि मेरे लिए भी it was a very, I think my imagination and my need to explore the world out there was very fresh. And as the older you get, I think कि आप इतने consume हो जाते हो with your life.
हाँ, वो dim होता जाता
Yeah,
है.
but point being that I think it's a great thing that you're teaching this to young children because they're the ones who have their imagination running wild and they want to explore and they're the true explorers, to be really honest. So I love it. But what was the defining moment in your life when you decide? Like, I know you touched upon this and you said that it wasn't a moment; it was sort of like a calling for you. But I'm sure कोई ऐसी जिंदगी में, and like go back into your very early years maybe. I just want to know what really made that switch happen. What inspired you? Did you watch a movie? Did you see a magazine, a newspaper article? What really got you into this field?
It was none of that. I just wanted to be an astronaut, but there was this one particular incident which made me do what I have been doing so far. Was I was in class 9th. I studied in a government school in Lahore, and it was, I believe, first or second day of grade 9th. I was in the excellent section because we have this grading system के जिसके सबसे ज़्यादा marks आएंगे वो A section में, and then the other ones in B, C, D. So I was in A section, and our teacher asked that आप क्या बनना चाहती हैं बड़े होकर? So she asked individually from everyone, और I was probably the second or the third student. मैं शुरू की रोज़ में ही बैठी हुई थी. So apparently मेरी सारी क्लास जिसमें 60 लड़कियां थीं वो डॉक्टर्स बनना चाहती थी. माशाल्लाह, a lot of them are now doctors. And I stood up and I said that I want to be an astronaut. तो सारी बच्चियां मेरी तरफ देखने लग गईं, and our teacher, she explained what an astronaut is. और फिर साथ ही कहा कि ये स्पेस कुछ नहीं होता, and if you try to go up there you will die.
Okay.
तो मैंने बहुत बुलीड फील किया कि oh my god, ये मेरे साथ क्या हो गया. And new class, and like I was
And how
14.
old were you? 14.
14,
Okay.
maybe 15, like
Okay.
क्लास 9 में थी. और उसके बाद मैं उस क्लास में कभी दोस्त नहीं बना सकी. लाइक आई ऑलवेज फेल्ट कि मेरी तो बहुत ज़्यादा इंसल्ट हो गई और मुझे बहुत बुली किया. सो आई स्विच्ड बैक, एंड फ्रॉम A I insisted that I want to go back to section D, जहाँ पे मेरे पुराने दोस्त थे who were, now they have I would say adapted with my alien nature. तो मैं वापस D section में चली गई, and one day I was playing normally in the ground when an ex-classmate came from A section. I remember her name was Ifra. May her soul rest in peace. She's no longer among us. उन्होंने मुझे देखा और उन्होंने कहा, Yumna, you're normal. तुम तो खेल रही हो, you're normal. I said, हाँ मैं normal हूँ. Why are you saying like this? Slinga, since you had a dream to go to a place which does not even existed, we all thought that you're a mentally disabled child.
Oh wow, she literally said that
Yes,
up front.
yes, up front. मतलब उसको लगा कि अच्छा, उनको तो यही लगा ना पूरी क्लास को. She was speaking on behalf of the entire class कि भाई स्पेस तो एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती, तो तुम तो क्रैक हो मेंटली.
Yeah, and your teacher said कि
Yes.
space exist नहीं करती.
Exactly. So that was the point. That
Yeah.
was that turning
Validate
point
हो
for
गया
me.
for everyone कि this does
Yes.
not exist, and she's probably on
Yes,
another
yes.
level.
But I had my blind faith
Yeah.
in space. I was like, you might all simulations,
Yeah.
but I know space exists. That was turning point for me when I decided that the problem in Pakistan or in general is not about कि space exist करती है या नहीं करती. It's not about the lack of awareness of the topic, but it is also about the role of teacher in building or breaking dreams of their students. That one teacher is, I believe teachers are nation builders. उस वक़्त क्लास में एक टीचर ने खड़े होकर कह दिया कि स्पेस एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती, तो 60 बच्चियों का माइंड जो कि sort of clean slate था और it was ready to take all the knowledge from their teacher, उन्होंने मान लिया कि स्पेस एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती. तो बच्चे तो नाइव है ना, उन्होंने तो समझ लिया जो टीचर ने कहा, यस बॉस यही है. बट वो एक मेरे लिए मोमेंट था जब मैंने डिसाइड किया कि यार इसको ठीक करना पड़ेगा पाकिस्तान के लिए. बट टाइम बहुत जल्दी से गुजर गया, लाइक पता नहीं चला कैसे 14 to 18 and then I just started working.
Wonderful. So what about exploration now? What is it? What does it do?
Okay, so exploration अब तो काफ़ी बड़ा हो गया है and I would say it goes with my energy and it goes with my travel plans as well. Most of the time ऐसे होता है if I'm traveling in Pakistan or internationally तो a few commitments get compromised या मैं कुछ events नहीं कर पाती. But initially जो हमारे एक randomly haphazard awareness plans चल रहे होते थे, now they have taken a structure. We have regular services which are hands-on workshops and presentations, speaking sessions, exhibition of meteorites and telescope sessions and day and night as well. Then we have long-term programs as well, jisme there are translating the astronomy content in Urdu. Then there's a magazine series around me. Edition 1 is done. We are going to do edition 2, but again that is an American company doing it about me for Pakistani kids. There are space art healing sessions जो हम orphanages में और especially hospitals में करते हैं, targeted for that audience जो कि किसी भी reason की वजह से schools नहीं जा सकते. This year we have just begun creating educational resources, astronomy educational resources for blind and deaf students. So इस तरह के projects जो हैं वो चलते रहते हैं हमारे.
So that's a lot of work. Like I just have multiple questions coming right at you right now.
Yeah, I would say every program is like a baby startup in itself.
Yeah. And where are you based? Is it
mainly in Lahore, but I would
Lahore.
rather call it planet Earth.
Okay.
Wherever I go, I take it with me.
okay?
Yeah.
And you basically manage the entire company. Do you have a team of people working with you? How did you build this company?
Initially, it was just me.
Okay.
Like shuru ke 4 years, it was like mainly me. जब मैं college में थी, I just had one person with me, one main person. He joined us as a photographer and a designer, Mustaqim Sajid. Now he is in Australia, mashallah. He was UET student and he used to help me with designs and presentations and proposals वगैरह. That was something जो मुझे नहीं समझ लगती थी. उसके बाद आहिस्ता आहिस्ता काम जो बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ गया, एंड आई रियलाइज़ कि भाई नाउ इट्स गेटिंग आउट ऑफ हैंड्स. तो फिर साथ साथ टीम बनाना शुरू की. आई वुड से कि फर्स्ट टाइम जो एक ऑफिशियल कॉल दी थी मैंने टू बिल्ड द टीम, दैट वाज by the end of 2020, no, in early 2023, actually, yeah. So
Nice.
there came a lot of up and downs. Again, benefits of starting early, I was willing to take risks.
So Yamna, what were those risks and what were those challenges? Because I'm really interested to know, of course, you with your journey, with your passion, and with the very new field. I mean, I wouldn't say new. I'm a fan of the stars and the skies, Interstellar, and all things space and cosmos. But you're right in saying that this is not a very talked about area, or I would say field.
Yeah.
So there must be a lot of challenges, and some you have mentioned, but I'd want to like dive deep into a bit of those challenges, and if you could just talk about what you learned during that time as well.
Oh, I learned so much. If I say कि बहुत personal professional development में, I learned so much, just like getting confidence to speak in front of people. Very basic skills. I joined international organizations as a volunteer. I used to run, there's small groups online जिसने मुझे बहुत, it was my platform to learn skills from all these people in US and Europe and like Japan and all these countries. Later I realized that I was standing out from my batchmates, क्योंकि आपको नहीं सिखाया जाता कि एक ईमेल कैसे करनी है या गूगल और एक्सेल शीट कैसे इस्तेमाल करनी है. एंड व्हेन आई रियलाइज के जब भी हमारा एडमिशन फॉर्म फिल करने की बात आती थी और एक ऑनलाइन फॉर्म फिल करना है, एंड एवरीबडी लाइक अ फ्यू पीपल यूज्ड टू लुक एट मी कि प्लीज़ फिल कर दो. मैं कहती थी दिस इज़ लाइक द मोस्ट ईजिएस्ट थिंग ऑन द प्लानट. हाउ कैन यू जस्ट डिपेंड ऑन मी टू फिल अ फॉर्म. वो काफ़ी देर बाद जाके मुझे रियलाइज़ हुआ कि मेरे लिए वो चीज़ ईजी थी, क्योंकि मैंने बहुत जल्दी बहुत वॉलंटियर किया और मैंने चीज़ों को सीखा. उसके अलावा और भी काफ़ी चीज़ें थी जो सीखी, और बहुत सी ऐसी भी जो मैं नहीं सीख पाई, that I ignored. One thing, initially 4 साल में, I couldn't learn about sustainability. I couldn't learn about business structures, organizational structure, legalities जो होती हैं इस सब में, वो चीज़ें मैं नहीं समझ पाई थी. And again, getting into so many things, मतलब ये भी पसंद है, ये भी पसंद है, ये भी पसंद है, and then having that nature of ड्यूना किया तो फिर क्या जिया. I took risks. I think this one thing I never mentioned in any of my interviews is that there was a period of time where I was very disheartened, and at the same time I was offered a job in Dubai, and I moved out. I moved out right after my graduation. I believe, like, I was struggling. I graduated. I really wanted to do research in human genetics. I worked in a COVID research lab for 7 to 8 months. Entirely volunteering because I was so much into कि मुझे कुछ research करनी है, but I was not learning anything. And one thing जो मेरी nature के साथ बिल्कुल match नहीं करती, that is stagnant हो जाना, कुछ ना करना, कुछ सीख ना रहे होना. So during that time I went to a conference in Dubai. I was offered job right over there. I took it, moved to Dubai 2022. I stayed there for 7 to 8 months. But there were some issues. Apparently, there was no conflict of interest, but I don't know, it's just the nature of people. They, unfortunately, a lot of people cannot see you getting ahead of them. They start feeling insecure or threatening. So that was my situation over there. And it came to a point where they said that you have to shut down what you do in Pakistan. And they had absolutely no conflict of interest as well. So when they said that you have to shut down something, जो मुझे ये लगा वो ऐसे था जैसे like I have to shut down my baby because I built it. So I just packed my bags and came back to Pakistan like khalas.
Wow, that must have been a very hard choice.
Yes, I mean, nothing is worth more than my mental health. Nothing is worth more than my baby. That is exploration. So I just I would say it was just one normal day, and I packed my bags and I came back.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember it was the time, it was a peak time जब हर कोई पाकिस्तान से जा रहा था. कुछ नहीं रखा, economy का बेड़ा गर्क हो गया है, and on the politics going on and the election part, and I was like, I don't care. Whatever I built, whatever I learned, I was not dependent on anybody. I was not dependent on government. I was not dependent on any big institution. क्योंकि मैंने अपना काम शुरू इसलिए किया था क्योंकि मुझे किसी पे depend नहीं होना था. So I had this little faith in myself कि कुछ ना कुछ कर लूँगी, and that's why I just came back.
There's always a voice.
Yeah, but it had positive and negative impact both. And it's like it's still there.
So I think that was, I mean, thank you for sharing. And if it's the first time you ever shared this, so thank you so much for sharing this with us. And I think that was a challenging time for you. Ek to, post-COVID, like you mentioned, the world was, or Pakistan mein, the world was changing in the sense that everyone, all of our young talent, everyone's sort of like moved abroad. So I think ये बहुत बड़ी decision थी आपके लिए to come back to Pakistan and still give it.
It's like danger zone as well, young girl getting out of, like, graduated from medical college, career oriented. You know how dangerous it is for a career oriented girl in Pakistan to remain career oriented, especially if she's graduated from a medical school.
Absolutely.
So एक जो रिश्ता कल्चर भी है हमारा, so I needed an escape from that as well. Oh my God, if my family hears this, please don't kill me. But yeah, it was also a reason. Yeah, I wanted to save myself and to getting into that situation. I know it's very hard for people to understand that. I know it is an important aspect of your life, but at the same time, I needed time. I had to work on myself, and I know I have dreams जो किसी को समझ नहीं लगते, तो I would rather run away.
I think these are some of the hidden challenges that
Yes,
mostly
nobody
women
talks about them.
women or men, I might say, they don't talk about कि ठीक है एक तो आप career में हो, professionally you're growing, all of that, but then as you're aging, there are certain expectations that you have to deal with,
Yeah.
certain relationships you have to
Yeah, of
manage
course.
as well. So ये तो एक आपका बहुत बड़ा जिंदगी का एक, I'm sure it was a very turning point for you. But what about the time like abhi, like building exploration to what it is right now? What sort of challenges did you face? Like, and I know you
Mhm.
mentioned some of them
Mhm.
very briefly. Ke ek young, woman hote hue, people didn't take you seriously. Schools may people didn't take you seriously. But other than that, like, what sort of financial challenges the? Koi bada set turning back point tha where you thought, "Ki, what am I doing?"
Oh yes, ये तो हर दफ़ा, especially customs, I think, but I do not want to drag this point again and again. But customs was this one issue. हर दफ़ा when I have to
Customs, can you?
like if so a lot some equipments like telescopes वगैरह, it's not easy to get out of customs if you do not have connections. There are some certain policies that they are not allowed. उसकी अपनी वजूहात हैं. But me being in my 20s and गोइंग टू कस्टम्स ऑल द टाइम, एक फ्रस्ट्रेशन क्रिएट हो जाती थी कि एक तरफ मैं अपने प्रॉफ दे रही हूँ, मेरा एग्ज़ाम चल रहा है, मैं वाइवा में बैठी हूँ, और दूसरी तरफ से मुझे कस्टम्स वाले की कॉल आ रही है कि मैम ये तो हम आपको नहीं दे सकते, इट्स अ टेररिज्म टूल. आई वाज लाइक व्हाट द हेल आई एम डूइंग. मतलब मैं क्यों ही कर रही हूँ. आई शुड लाइक गिव अप ऑन दैट पार्ट, और एग्ज़ाम दे रही हूँ, बस फिर अपना कैरियर जेनेटिक्स में डेवलप करती हूँ, यहाँ पे मैं क्यों कर रही हूँ. सो देयर हैव बीन सो मेनी पॉइंट्स, बट आई वुड से दैट Alhamdulillah, I am beyond that. And when I'm saying I'm beyond that, it does not mean कि customs की policies बदल गई हैं. It's still there, but I have stopped getting bothered by it because I know it's a part of the system, and I cannot fix it so far. So we'll deal with it. There are always other ways. Yeah, so it's just one of it. But आपने financials की बात की. Yes, financial constraints होते हैं. बट वन थिंग दैट आई हैव लर्न, जितनी भी दूसरे कंट्रीज़ के साइंस कम्युनिकेटर्स और एजुकेटर्स के साथ में कॉन्टैक्ट में थी, दे हैड like global scale projects where they used to develop low cost activities. तो वो लो कॉस्ट एक्टिविटीज़ यूज टू बी ट्रूली लो कॉस्ट एक्टिविटीज़, और उसके अलावा आप उनको इम्प्रोवाइज़ कर लेते थे. तो बहुत सिंपल मटीरियल दैट लाइक यू कैन लिटरली फाइंड फ्रॉम क्राफ्टिंग स्टोर्स और योर ओन किचन. सो यू कुड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम इट. ऑफ कोर्स एक टेलीस्कोप ऐसे इक्विपमेंट हैं और कुछ और ऐसी बुक्स वगैरह होती हैं जो यू कैन नॉट फाइंड ईजली इन पाकिस्तान. But yeah, I just got over them. Now the bigger the organization is getting, the bigger challenges I'm getting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's part and parcel of being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I was just thinking to myself right now, you're a medical student turned entrepreneur
Yeah.
as well, because you
Still
kind of,
learning.
yeah, still learning. But aapne like literally you started learning about entrepreneurship on the job
Yes.
as well, in a
मतलब
way.
खुद से marketing सीखी. Like what's more effective in my case? Is it like cold calling, cold emailing, or is it like knocking doors in person? मतलब खुद से सब कुछ ये सीखा. Then talk to so many people. Honestly, that helped me so much. In my time, I have talked to so many people because मैं उनसे बहुत ज़्यादा सीखती थी, और पता भी नहीं चलता आपको कि बातों बातों में आप कैसे सीख जाते हैं. So I was very eager to learn as well कि ये कैसे करते हैं, ये कैसे करते हैं. Sharing very nitty gritty details with people around कि यार ऐसे हो गया, and I'm getting very frustrated. तो they used to tell me कि नहीं देखो, इसका ये structure होता है, इसका ये legal way out होता है, और like you have to register yourself and all these things. So yeah, I learned a lot, and alhamdulillah I'm above them now.
Wonderful. And Yamna, your customers are your education institutes.
Schools, parents, because we operate in schools as well. We like I love working with schools because वहाँ पे जाके आपको एक दफ़ा में ढेर सारी audience मिलती है, and then we do private workshops as well. But honestly speaking, I enjoy more at schools because conducting private workshops is a lot more of work, और हमने तो उतना ही प्रिपेयर करना है, बट द ऑडियंस इज़ ऑलवेज टू अ स्पेसिफिक नंबर. और स्कूल्स में आपको एक वाइड रेंज ऑफ ऑडियंस जो है वो मिलती है.
So was there any challenge when you, I mean, initially, up to obviously it's been quite some years now, you've made some sort of like a apni reputation with exploration as well. Like initially, or even right now, if there are any stories, was there any challenges when it comes to convincing parents or institutes on what it is you're doing? Like,
Yes. शुरू में भी होते थे challenges, अभी भी होते हैं probably in government schools, but honestly पिछले since post COVID बहुत ज़्यादा अवेयरनेस आ गई है लोगों में, and I am so glad, so glad कि अब लोग उस चीज़ को समझते हैं. पेरेंट्स हमेशा कैरियर पर्सपेक्टिव से सोचते हैं कि इसकी जॉब्स क्या होंगी, इसका स्कोप क्या है पाकिस्तान में. Every time someone asks me कि इसका scope नहीं है, तो I get a little pissed off, because one thing, scope आपने खुद create करना होता है. Scope आपका होता है कि आपका कितना caliber है, how much you are willing to invest yourself in one specific field. Secondly, आजकल हर कोई, they want to leave Pakistan. You study, then you go out for masters, or you go out to any other country to develop your career. ठीक है, तो फिर आपको क्या परवाह है कि पाकिस्तान में इसका क्या स्कोप है. निकल आए वो जो मैन मेड बाउंड्रीज हैं एंड थिंक ग्लोबली. अगर आप किसी और मुल्क में जाकर काम भी कर रहे हैं, योर बर्थ प्लेस विल नेवर बी चेंज्ड. आई नो अ लॉट ऑफ अमेजिंग पाकिस्तानी पीपल वर्किंग इन different countries in space sector. I'm proud of them. Nobody can change that being Pakistani from them.
so I'll just quickly ask you, Yamna, you mentioned Abhi that you went to 9 countries and represented exploration, or went for this in this regard. I mean, this is a huge achievement, obviously, when you look back. When you were 18, who knew, right? So would you mind sharing a bit more about, of course, how was the feeling? What did you do? What was the reason why you went? And were there any setbacks during this time of your life where you were, like, it's a big step, stepping out of Pakistan, getting recognized for the work that you're doing?
I think the biggest setback was this one common thing, visas. बहुत मुश्किल से वीज़ाज मिलते हैं, बट आई डोंट नो, अल्लाह का करम है, किसी ना किसी तरह लास्ट मोमेंट पे मेरे वीज़ाज कोई ना कोई अल्लाह वसीला बना लेता था और निकल ही आते थे, लग जाते थे वीज़ाज. देन कम्स यूजुअली फाइनेंसेस के बारे में सोचा जाता है कि इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवलिंग इट्स वेरी एक्सपेंसिव एंड ये वो, बट अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह आई आइदर गेट स्कॉलरशिप्स, अवार्ड्स, और आई गेट इन्वाइटेड टू स्पीक. सो that used to be all covered. Overall experience of traveling, honestly speaking, I learned so much. जब आप यहाँ पे होते हैं ना, तो आप अपने साथ वाले लोगों पे डिपेंड करे होते हैं, या के आवर कंट्री. बट आई थिंक अगर आपने अकेले ट्रैवल किया है और दुनिया आपने गूगल मैप्स पे नेविगेट की है, एंड देन यू हैव कैरीड दैट 20 to 30 kg bag with you, that suitcase all around with you, especially in Europe, जहाँ उनकी इतनी ज़्यादा lifts नहीं हैं in their old buildings, it's you can do anything. Mention this one story. I went to France. I will just do the quick and then I can tell you the long one. In 2021, so मैं बहुत ज़्यादा 2021 में ना, I finally decided कि ठीक है, now I will go to the media. उससे पहले I resisted myself because मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि इस मुकाम पे आ गई हूँ that I should sit and talk to people that I have done something so good. So 2021 I started giving a lot of interviews और बहुत से podcast में लोगों ने बुलाया and all that. So someone reached out on the internet saying कि हमने आपका ऐसे Zoom पे interview करना है, blah blah blah, हम United Nation के उस department से. I was like, okay, yeah, go ahead. I just took it casually thinking कि यार इतने लोगों को Zoom पे interview दिया है, एक और सही. वो किया. And later I realized that that interview was basically by United Nations Office of Outer Space Affairs. उनका एक project था जिसमें वो 25 लोगों को select करे थे who were fulfilling United Nations Sustainable Development Goal through space. They selected me for gender equality in space. And till at that point, I took it very casually until I went to the conference in Dubai and someone sent me picture from Dubai Expo that तुम्हारी पिक्चर यहाँ लगी हुई है. and I was like, who is that person मेरे consent के बगैर ये तस्वीर किसके पास पहुंची? तो फिर मुझे जाके पता चला that the interview I gave वो पूरा एक traveling exhibit था जो कि ह्यूमन पेविलियन में लगा हुआ था एक्सपो में, and that traveling exhibit was exhibit all around Europe, outside European Union or उनकी assemblies, outside every space agency.
Yes, and how was the experience overall? What did you do when you were traveling there? You mentioned Japan as well, so that
Yes.
was interesting. What can you share a
Japan
bit more
was
about
my
that?
first international tour. I got Asia Pacific Space Leadership Award. I went there to attend a conference, which was Space Generation workshop. और उसके अलावा साथ में एक APR, SAF, like there are so many space conferences that I have attended so far. And every country that I go to, it is basically for a space conference. Traveling में, honestly speaking, मेरे ज़्यादा negative experiences यहाँ हुए हैं. The moment I step outside, every beautiful experience happens. Beautiful in the sense के like एक बहुत छोटी मिसाल है, आपका कार्ड नहीं चल रहा. I remember in US, I was in US for 3 months. I visited 10 different states. People hosted me in their homes. All the friends, when I say friends, basically my friends are 50 to 60-year-old people, especially like aunties, and they hosted me at their homes, and किसी ने मुझे एक सेंट भी पे नहीं करने दिया. And they were so caring. They were so caring that they used to go for grocery and they were like, do you have halal eggs? I remember मेरे एक host ने जाके पूछा, do you have halal eggs? I was like, यार अंडे हलाल ही होते हैं. Don't ask me these things. So every beautiful thing that has happened, I think what we can take on camera is that one incident. I went to France last June or July, and in the quest of halal food, I got into, मैं गुम गई थी कहीं किसी और street में चली गई थी, and I came to the conference venue, which was a space museum in Cité d'Alsace in Toulouse, France में. और मैं वहाँ walk करने लग गई, and I was just in my PJs. I was like, okay, Yumna, एक curiosity होती है कि ठीक है, आपने देखना है कि अंदर क्या है, but अभी 2 दिन बाद आपने यहाँ ही जाना है, so you just wait. So I started walking उसकी के outside exhibits देख लेती हूँ, जो outdoor exhibits हैं. So the first exhibit that I was seeing over there, मुझे दूर से तो लगा कि हाँ ये कुछ जाना पहचाना लग रहा है, but it was French written on it. I couldn't read it. तो जितना मैं walk करती गई, I think there were 20 or 25 big posters as an outdoor exhibit. And one of that poster was mine. It was my story. There was my name up there. It was my story as the permanent exhibit as one of the biggest space museum in France. It was the same जो मैंने बहुत पहले interview दिया था, and it was exhibited all around the world. And just, I was chilling in the other part of the world, and then I saw my poster up there. It was very emotional moment. Like I cried for good 5 to 8 minutes in front of that board. कि ये क्या है? Like I never imagined कि ऐसा भी हो सकता है. So yeah, that was one very, very beautiful moment.
I think all the hard work of you following your dream, letting go of a potential career in Dubai, all of that, I think probably paid off.
Put it in the category of failure or not, but Dubai wali cheese, it somehow took away my motivation. So I think I failed to stay equally motivated as that 18-year-old girl was.
So makes sense. We can talk about this.
I think the Yumna that went to Dubai, it never came back.
Wow.
And it never came back. It's been 3 years I'm trying to find her. It's difficult, it's tough. And even the new decision that I have taken with NASDAQ that I can't speak abhi on camera. It is just a hope that, okay, at least someone in Pakistan is now willing to spend in K-12 STEM education, because when I started, nobody else was doing
NASDAQ is?
It is. I mean, they made sure that I leave Lahore and move here. So they are making sure that they are trying to accommodate that I don't know. I know मसले होते हैं governments में and all the forces and stuff. I am someone who truly believes to be independent. अभी भी मेरा एक भी काम किसी CFO कोसों पे डिपेंड कर रहा होता है तो I get a bit annoyed कि भाई कब मेरा कागज साइन होगा and I will take it forward क्योंकि मेरे बस में होता तो मैं तो यूं कर लेती. You know, वो चीज़ थोड़ा annoying होता है, but for a moment I have, and it's not that I put exploration aside. I lost my dad, I lost my friends, I failed in my exams. I moved to Dubai last year. I like in 14 months, I get to travel 9 countries fully funded, all because of my work. And I did outreach in all these different countries. Exploration never stopped. It never ever stopped. अब तो इतने काम होते हैं. Yeah, one thing that I'm unable to do and one thing that I failed to do is to tell people that I am still doing. To tell those organizations जिन्होंने मेरे पे trust किया, मुझे support किया. I failed to maintain that relation. I failed to maintain that network. The people who invested in me, who believed in me, most importantly, who believed in me, I failed to maintain that because of, you can say, my mental health. I just could not. तो ये एक फेलियर है जो I believe, yeah, I would consider it a failure क्योंकि उस चीज़ की वजह से I cannot, you know, अब अगर मैं चाहूँ भी ना कि यार okay, let's get back to that person because they supported me so much. I was like, oh shit, they would be like 3 years later, अब तुम्हें कैसे याद आ गया है, you know. तो वो बहुत एक, it's a very small example. Bluebird paints. I did a competition nationwide COVID में. तो हमने पूरा एक competition announce किया, space art competition, जिसमें हमने बच्चों को कहा कि आप space art का submit करें and the prizes will be given. और apart from the art kits, the prize would be कि आपका artwork जो है वो एक international magazine में publish होगा and all that. I reached out to Bluebird, just one message, and they sent me like ढेर सारे paints. माशाल्लाह उन्होंने इतने ज़्यादा paints भेजे. Like, I think अभी भी मेरे रूम में कुछ होंगे. Like, they sent me in COVID. और उसके बाद communication उस तरह से maintain नहीं हो सका. COVID के बाद I went to Dubai, came back mentally not well. तो उसके बाद अब कभी हिम्मत नहीं हुई कि दोबारा like communicate करूँ. What will they think? But I know that is also what I have earned. आपको एक organization, एक इदारा award देता है. This is encouragement and an appreciation for you to keep doing what you're doing. For some time, शुरू में मुझे लगता था कि like इनकी कोई worth नहीं है. Like क्या है? It's just a piece of paper and a shield. But over the period of time, I realized कि वो award या वो जो अगर आपको stage पे बुलाकर कुछ थमाया जाता है, उसका मकसद ये होता है कि we appreciate what you're doing and please keep doing it. Yeah. I failed to understand that. लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अब समझ आ गई है. But still I am struggling with that one main thing जिसकी वजह से मेरी टीम को भी बहुत शिकायत है मुझसे. That is to post on social media. I will go to the moon but I will never post कि मैं कहाँ हूँ. ये एक problem है मेरा. So I think we can mention that. I think if I say this, people might think that I am being ungrateful, but I'm still not where I want to be. इतना सब करने के बाद भी, because once that one project is done और एक चीज़ हो गई और एक टूर हो गया, एक वर्कशॉप हो गई, उसके बाद I'm like, okay, what's next? अच्छा ये तो बड़ा आसान था, मैंने कर लिया है, anybody can do it. So I always have this attitude कि अगर मैंने कर लिया है ना तो मेरे से बेहतर 10 और लोग कर सकते हैं. तो अब मुझे मज़ीद क्या चैलेंजिंग करना है. I think this one nature has helped me to grow. क्योंकि वो एक जो नेचर है कि स्टेगनेंट नहीं होना और कुछ ना कुछ करते रहना है ना, that nature has helped me to grow.
Wonderful. And I think that is something that's a spark in you that you need to keep alive. मुझे तो लगता है आप जब तक स्पेस में नहीं जाएंगे ना तब तक सुकून नहीं मिलेगा.
Yes, मुझे तब तक सुकून नहीं मिलेगा. And अभी तक मैंने जितना भी काम किया है, I don't think, मतलब practically speaking, this is not how you become an astronaut. This is absolutely not how you become an astronaut. Not getting into academics, मैं 2020 में graduate हो गई. उसके बाद मैंने अभी तक master's नहीं किया. I'm not doing research. I'm not training physically. not training mentally. I'm not learning anything new like flying experiences or swimming experiences, which are something very basic that you need to be an astronaut. जो एक you can say a standard checklist जो है, उसमें से मैंने कुछ भी नहीं किया. But I'm still not losing faith because I can see how people now, even with prosthetics, are going to space. So where there's will, there's always a way.
So on an ending note, Yamna, is there any advice you'd like to give to maybe young aspiring students, children, young girls, entrepreneurs, anyone in your field? I think, is there any piece of advice you'd like to give them?
Yes. For entrepreneurs, stay true to yourself. Have pure intentions. जिसके लिए भी आपने अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या कंपनी स्टार्ट किया है, इफ़ यू हैव प्योरिटी इन योर हार्ट, इट विल टेक यू टू द प्लेसेस लाइक टू द endless boundaries or like infinity. It will take you to the infinity of the universe. Then to the students, please take your study seriously. There is so much competition out there. बहुत छोटी सी मिसाल दूंगी. I worked on a space medicine project with a group of students who belong to different countries, and they made me the group lead because मैं apparently graduate कर चुकी थी और बहुत सारे अभी medical college में थे. Working with them, I realized that they were way more ahead. और मैं graduation के बावजूद भी I could not, compete with them उस level पर. And eventually I told one of them कि please you take the lead because you know better. मैं नहीं कर सकती, and I am very happy to work under you instead of like leading the group क्योंकि मेरे से नहीं हो रहा. तो that is our education system. एक तो वैसे ही जो हम curriculum पढ़ रहे हैं वही अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऐसा है, फिर हम भी उसमें बहुत चिल नेचर रखते हैं. प्लीज़ थोड़ा सा पढ़ लें. एंड फॉर एनीबडी हु इज़ एस्पायरिंग और एनीबडी हु वांट्स टू डू समथिंग, डू नॉट लेट एनीबडी टेल यू दैट योर ड्रीम इज स्मॉलर. इफ दे टेल यू ड्रीम बिग, ड्रीम बिगर. इफ दे टेल यू कांट डू इट, take pictures, post them. I think I should apply that on myself as well because I've done things and I don't post, but dream bigger for anybody. And for astronomy aspirants especially, कि किसी को space और astronomy का बहुत शौक है, तो post COVID अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बहुत ज़्यादा अवेयरनेस है एस्ट्रोनॉमी की पाकिस्तान में. अब मैं ये बिल्कुल नहीं कहूँगी कि कोई प्लेटफॉर्म्स नहीं हैं और ये वो, बट इन द लास्ट फ्यू ईयर्स आई हैव सीन अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल getting into it and developing space education programs and astronomy popularization, और बच्चे भी काफ़ी ये कर रहे हैं. I would just request them to find a balance for themselves. Either have a clear career path. I took a risk. एक तो वैसे ही adventurous nature है, but also it worked for me because I was one of the very few people जिन्होंने initially इस field में कदम रखा. If something worked for me 10 years ago, it doesn't mean कि 10 साल बाद आपके लिए भी वो कैरियर पाथ उसी तरह अप्लाई होगा उस पर. तो प्लीज़ थिंक वाइजली, अपना कैरियर पाथ जो है वो बड़े ठीक से डेवलप करें. एंड सेकेंडली ये कि उसके साथ बैलेंस रखें अपने एकेडमिक्स का. I know like a lot of people have told me that they get so much inspiration from my journey and all that, but there's a very fine line between inspiration and imitation. अगर आप किसी से इंस्पायर हैं तो वो स्ट्रैटेजी देखें जिस पे काम करते हुए वो कामयाब हुए हैं, ना कि एग्जैक्टली वही काम करें जो उन्होंने किया है और फिर एक्सपेक्ट करें कि मैं भी उसी स्टेज पे ही जाके जो है ना सक्सेसफुल हूँगा. वेरी कॉमन एग्जांपल, जैसे समवन इन द रिलेटिव्स, हमने आईटी की डिग्री कर ली, अच्छा वो मामू के बेटे ने आईटी की डिग्री की थी, अब 5-10 साल बाद अगर मैं भी आईटी की वही डिग्री करूँगा तो शायद मैं भी उसी लेवल पे कामयाब होगा. Something that worked 10 years ago for someone else, कोई गारंटी नहीं है कि वो आपके लिए भी काम करे. So instead of just giving all your time to education and awareness, अगर सारा मुल्क ही अवेयरनेस में लग जाएगा तो फिर एक्चुअल डिग्रीज कौन लेगा? Who will become the rocket scientist? Who will become the flight surgeon? तो प्लीज़ वो जो गैप है वो भी फिल करना है, तो do that as well. Just don't let that go hollow.
Yamna, it was a pleasure having you on Duck Stories, and would love to connect, of course, later, talk more about space and astronomy. Thank you so much for being on Duck Stories.